Hey there, welcome back to Limabean Crafting. In today's video, I will be showing you how I made this Home Sweet Home key holder for about $5 worth of Dollar Tree products. So let's get to it. To begin, you will need two 2-packs of Dollar Tree foam dice and 1 pack of their balloons. I liked the white, but you can choose whatever color fits your home. Start by cutting off the stem of the balloon at its base where the round part of the balloon starts to form. We're going to use the balloons to give a smooth painted look without all of the work of the paint. But if you would rather have painted dice, that's fine too. I just really like how quick this step went. You simply stretch the balloon over the dice, and that's it. With the white balloons, I found that I needed 3 layers of balloon to fully hide the dice dots and color. As you can see, I alternated the sides of the dice that the opening of the balloon would land on. Don't worry so much about the side of the dice that shows this balloon's opening. This side will be hidden in the final product or covered up with vinyl. I'm going to set these aside for now and show you how I made the frame using the tower game blocks from Dollar Tree. I used 45 blocks in total, so that means that you will need 2 tower block games and will have 27 blocks left over for another project. I used hot glue to secure my blocks together, and I haven't had any issues, but if you would rather use wood glue, feel free. You are going to need one of these rectangular pieces made up of 15 blocks and another piece using 5 blocks glued end to end. You will also need this rectangular piece, also made up of 15 blocks, a set of 2 pieces glued at their sides, and a set of 3 pieces glued at their ends. Take the uniform 15-piece rectangle and attach the 5-block piece. This will be the base of the frame that holds the die. Next, glue together the pieces made with 3 blocks with the pieces made from 2 blocks to form an L shape. These will be the sides of the frame. Attach these to the base and finally glue on the checkerboard-like piece to the top, attaching it to the top of the L-shaped pieces. To attach the hooks, I bought one of these picture hanging kits from the Dollar Tree and used 5 of the eye hooks. You can either screw them in first and then bend them to form a hook shape, or form the hooks first and then attach them. I just used pliers to bend the metal. To screw them into the base of the frame, I found it was easier to first make an indent by slightly hammering in one of the nails that came in the kit, and then twisted in the pieces until the screw portion no longer showed. I put the hooks at the center of each of the 3-piece squares, but you could attach the hooks closer to the edge or the back if you want. Now that the frame has been assembled and the die have been covered, let's talk about how I designed the stickers and stencil used for the lettering and images. I used the free font Lemonade stand from the website DaFont for the word home and wanted some type of script for the word sweet. Unfortunately, I didn't find one that I liked, so I figured I would write it myself using the Procreate app on my iPad, removing the background and saving the image as a PNG before uploading it to Cricut Design Space. For the dice letters, I wanted to use the same font, but I didn't want the letters to be as narrow as the font actually is. So I selected each letter individually, unchecked the lock symbol above the width and height measurements, and adjusted the measurements to be just under 2 inches. If you don't uncheck the lock symbol, you won't be able to change the width without simultaneously altering the height too. As for the designated O dice, I wanted to have images representing different holidays or seasons. So I searched for free images and found a sunflower, heart, pumpkin, and snowflake. I also wanted an Easter egg, but I didn't find a free one, so again, I just decided to design my own using the Procreate app. If you are really interested in the nitty-gritty details of how I do that, I'd be happy to make a video on it, so just let me know in the comments below if you would like that. After getting all the images and letters to the desired size, I arranged them on the canvas and welded them together so that they would all be cut at once. I should note that it would have been easier if I had done the phrase home sweet in its own project at the beginning. Then it was time for the Cricut to do its thing. I used the Cricut brand stencil vinyl for the phrase home sweet, and I used the Cricut brand permanent black vinyl for the letters and images for the die. I made sure to place the black vinyl on a smooth side of the dice so that the balloon openings would be hidden. I used the pumpkin image to cover up the opening on the designated O dice. I am planning on making some more images for the holidays that I missed, and I do want to note that if you have more than 6 images for the O, you will want to put 5 of them on the O dice, and on the 6th side of that dice, put one of your letters, H, M, or E, and then on that letter's dice, add the remaining images. That way you can switch between the 2 die depending on the image you want to use. After the die were complete, I transferred my cut stencil vinyl to my frame and sponged on some Dollar Tree white acrylic paint. This was my first time using the stencil and this technique, and I'm actually really happy with the final product. The trickiest part was making sure I didn't forget the tiny unattached parts of the stencil, like the center of the E or the loops in the S and W. Overall, I'm really pleased with how everything turned out. If you are new to our channel, I would love for you to stick around and subscribe so that you don't miss any of our future videos. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you liked this video, and we'll catch you in the next one.